Guys, this is the shipping video, and what we're going to do today is look at guitars. It's something we've been doing now for I think about 7 years, and I'm going to actually send Andreas to go back into our YouTube channel and see if he can find the very first shipping video, because we've been doing it for a long time. It was something we started off the cuff and we thought it was a great idea, and we just kept on doing it because you guys love it as well.
Okay, so we've got a pretty full rack going out here today for our shipping day. And we're just going to take a few minutes and go through each guitar and tell you a few interesting things about them. We've got a nice harp guitar going out to St. Louis. We've got a guitar here going out to somebody special that we won't mention his name. And a couple of guitars going to a studio in Toronto. A couple of secret guitars that we're not going to actually show at all.
And really what it is, if you've not seen one of these before, we take all the guitars that we've completed in the week before. We put them all together on this rack and we have a look at them. We put the names up and the flags up of the countries that they're going to, and we're going to have a look at the colors, the specifications, and the electronics and hardware on them. I'm not going to play them, so if you're wanting to hear Emerald guitars being played, then I recommend you go to our YouTube channel, and you can get lots of performance videos there and demos. So that's the best place to go for that. While you're there, if you're not already there, if you're watching it on Facebook or something, make sure you go and subscribe to our channel. So what we're going to do is jump in. We always start with the smallest and work to the biggest. So we're going to start with Jan in Germany, and Jan's gone for an Amicus. So the Amicus is our little small-bodied 12-string guitar. And somebody was asking me how we define it just last week, and I was saying, well, really what we always say is it's the mandolin for the guitar player. So what it does is it gives you that brighter, high-tension mandolin kind of tonality, but it's very much designed as a guitar. It's a 12-string, so it's tuned the same as if you put a capo on the 10th fret of your guitar, so D to D. And it really gives you a whole new tonality without having to learn a new instrument. So yeah, it's absolutely wonderful instrument, great sound. This one's beautiful, black quilted maple, very nice piece of maple with a lot of nice detail going on here. Lovely pattern when it's book matched. We've got the gold vines running up the fretboard, gold hardware. Black and gold is really nice. That's a very eye-catching combination. And then black carbon on the back and sides. So that's a beauty just to start with. Now, this one is going all the way to Tipperary. So I'm sure you probably heard the song, It's a Long Way to Tipperary, and actually it is. From Donegal to Tipperary is about a 5-hour drive. And so for you guys in the States, that's probably just to the nearest town. But in Ireland, it's almost to the other end of the country. But Paul has gone for a green X7. So the X7, small body, powder size guitar. It's a wonderful instrument. It's 12 frets to the body. It makes everything really nice and compact. So if you like a nice compact guitar, this works great. The reason you might want a compact guitar is, well, there's multiple reasons. A lot of people like them if they're traveling. Say you're keeping it in your boat, on your RV, taking it in the backpack, taking it on an airplane, then just the overall proportions of it work really well. But also people like a nice compact guitar. Say you're playing at home, you're playing sitting on your sofa, it just sits very comfortably. So it's a really nice personal guitar. With the shorter scale, it means that the stretches between frets when you're playing chords is a little bit less. It's a little bit lower tension as well because it's a 24-inch scale. The 12 frets to the body pulls that neck a little bit closer to the body, so you're not stretching your left arm out quite as far. So there's a lot of reasons that just make this a very nice guitar to play. So that's the X7. This one is finished in green carbon, and it's got the high vibe pickup. So yeah, absolutely fantastic little guitar. So from the X7, we're going to one that almost looks like the X7, but this is the X10. So the body is just a little bit bigger. And this one is a nylon string. So it's an X10 nylon string, and the X10 is a nice body size actually for nylon, works really well. And this was 14 frets to the body, so it's a 25.5-inch scale, that slightly longer scale, which I think is pretty much needed for nylon strings. I always like the full scale length on a nylon guitar. This one's got a koa veneer, the beautiful golden koa, which is stunning. Got a lot of movement in it. It's very nice, like very tight flame happening here. And the fretboard, check out the fretboard inlays. It's got those infinity knots done in gold and silver. They absolutely look amazing on that. Then we've got the Shirtler tuners. Shirtler tuners in gold with the black ebony buttons. And it's got our signature nylon slotted headstock. So a lot of nice details on there. It works so well. Back and sides is the Vibrant Amber. Oh, that looks stunning. So the Vibrant Amber, I think, with the koa top, very, very nice option, and a high vibe pickup. Love that guitar. So, did I mention the name of the country? Well, anyway, that's going to Jordan in France. Sometimes I do that. I forget to mention the name or forget that I already did. Tracy in New Mexico. Now this is an X20. So the X20 is like our center point in the line. Size-wise, it's about the same size as like a dreadnought guitar. It's got a very different shape though, so it's a very ergonomic guitar, very contoured. We've got the asymmetrical side here, a detail that really helps. Now let's have a look at that actually. So can you see that, the way that side goes? On most guitars the side is just totally straight, so it's 90 degrees to the top and the back. This one is angled back, so the two sides are offline with each other. And what that does is whenever you're sitting playing the guitar, rather than it sitting, you don't play with the guitar straight across, you play normally with an angle. So that angle, that curve in the back, just allows it to sit angled into your knee. So it's a small subtle detail that makes a huge, huge difference in how you experience that guitar. And no doubt some people in the comments will maybe attest to that and tell you about those ergonomics. It's got the little bit bevel here, little rib bevel. Again, allows it to sit well into your body, and the forearm bevel. We've got another bevel here, and that's designed to just give you a bit more access up into the upper frets. So, so all those bevels together just really help make the guitar very comfortable. And I think comfort's a very important thing, because you know, if you've got a guitar that you love and love playing, you want to have it comfortable when you're playing it for hours on end. And you know, we get a lot of people saying that our guitars just allow them to play longer. So, so it's an X20. It's finished in red carbon, so it's the natural carbon that we build the guitars with a transparent red over the top, which is a very nice color. And then we've got chrome hardware, so chrome Godo 510s, which are a very nice, very high quality tuner that we use, and I've been using for quite a number of years. So there we are. Hopefully you'll enjoy that one, Tracy. Now, we've got Gordon in Colorado. So Gordon has also gone for the X20. This one is finished in amber. The other difference, didn't mention the pickup, so the other one had the Ellerbags Element pickup. This one has the Graphtec adjustable saddles here. So we've got our carbon fiber bridge that's been designed with adjustable saddles, kind of like you would experience on an electric guitar, and it's a really unique thing on an acoustic guitar, but works really well. We've got an individual pickup built into each saddle, and then inside we've got K&K contact pickups. You can blend them together here with two volume controls, and that just really allows you to really shape the sound and get a lot of different tones. It's got black hardware, the black Cosmo black hardware, which is beautiful, and an amber finish all over. Now, next one is going to Janet in Georgia. So this is another X20, but the veneer on here is Pau Ferro. We've got two Pau Ferros, almost identical, coming back to back. But beautiful. It's got the light wood that's running down the center, and then this beautiful swirling black pattern running through the brown woods, and really, really looks nice. Unifies it very nicely with the black fade that we've got running around the periphery. The inlays are white with the gold infinity knot at the 12th fret, and then the black hardware up there. Back and sides is black carbon, and then another high vibe pickup. So that is very nice, nice color combinations there. Then we've got David in New Mexico. You see that? Almost identical piece of veneer, very, very similar. And no doubt came off the same tree, probably from the same batch of veneer that we have. But this is also Pau Ferro, and yeah, it's got that same nice black swirling pattern going on there. This one has the vines with dots, done in gold with the red, and that's very nice, nice dots. And you guessed it, red carbon back and sides. So so yeah, it's really nice to be able to bring the whatever's the signature color on the back, bring that onto the fretboard, and that works very nice as a combo. And again, a high vibe. So you'll see a lot of high vibes. I mentioned it, I think, in last week's shipping video. We had some delays with the high vibe delivery before Christmas, and took us a little while to get caught up. So so we've now got a whole bunch of those going out. Todd in California, another nylon guitar. So 2 nylon string guitars, and we love building nylon string guitars, and we've got quite a few in stock. So if you're interested in a carbon fiber nylon guitar, definitely check us out. So this again, golden koa, and I could look at the koa all day. It's just got so much movement in the top, absolutely stunning. This is okay, so yeah, I'm just checking. Looks like it's maybe slightly wider fretboard, just at a guess. I haven't checked the specs on it, but yeah, it's the nylon guitar. So we build this quite a bit differently. We build the top lighter. We make various modifications just to how we do the overall body of the guitar and structure. Then we widen and change the neck, add the slotted headstock. So there's a lot of modifications that we do from a standard model that we build. But there's an X20 nylon. It's got that, again, the slotted headstock, the shirter tuners in black with the gold, which is very nice, and then an amber back and sides. Love it. Absolutely love it. Now, I'm going from the X20s to the big X30s. So the X30s are jumbo body guitar. And if you like a big full sound with a real deep rich bass, then the X30 is a great option. But it also has great balance in the other registers, but the bass just kicks. It's so nice. But it's a jumbo that you're not really compromised in the ergonomics. It's got a very nice ergonomic back and sides. Even more so, you'll notice the contours on the X30 than on the X20. They really benefit this guitar. So it's 12 frets to the body. And oh, actually, this one must be a custom scale length. Is this a baritone? Should have checked that. Actually, I'm just going to check this. Give me a second. Okay, so just check the notes on this, because you know I come in here to do the shipping video, and I normally am doing this just on site. I don't have notes on every specific guitar, but yes, this is a baritone. The way that I noticed initially that there was something a little bit different is whenever we make this into the longer scale, so it's a 27-inch scale, it moves the 12th fret down a little bit. So so it's actually the body joint now is at 11.5 frets on this guitar. But an X30 baritone, so a really big bassy sound. I was talking about how full the X30 sounds, but as a baritone, it's absolutely immense. So it's an X30 baritone. It's a beautiful guitar. It's got the green and gold theme going on there, very much on the Irish feel in this one, and beautiful inlays, gold Celtic knots with the green infinity knot at the 12th fret. I love that. Back and sides, green carbon as well, a high vibe pickup, and it's a very nice baritone. So there we are. I need to tell the guys to leave me notes. Anything that's like not really apparent, they need to put a little note on there for me, make life easier. Now, this guitar just really stood out to me today, and this is going out to Gerald in Texas. Another X30, but it's the veneer on it. It is a veneer that we've done before. It's quilted maple, and I don't know what we're calling this, but I'm pretty sure, again, another one that I should have looked at exactly how we've done it, but I'm guessing that it is dyed black quilted maple, and then we've done an amber over the top of it. But yeah, so it's got that really nice dark color, but with amber over the top. So yeah, it really works, really pops. It's stunning veneer. And then we've got a black carbon back and sides. Pickup system is, as we talked about before, the adjustable piezos here with the K&K Pure Minis inside. And that's a wonderful X30. So the last one I have today is going out to Billy in Massachusetts, and this is another baritone, a wonderful X30 baritone. The veneer on here is flame maple, so a little bit different than the quilted maple that we often see. The flame is more a long pattern that runs across here, but you still see that great movement in it, and beautiful colors. This is an amber burst we've got going on here, and we've got the offset lines in gold on the inlays. We've got gold hardware and a phoenix orange back and sides. So absolutely stunning color combinations. Unusual to have two X30 custom baritones in 1 week, but great to see them coming through. And we offer the baritone. You can customize an X30 or any of the models into baritone, as well as with the standard model baritone that we have, which is the X20. But the X30 with that big body, with the bottom end and bass that it gives out, is a really nice option for a baritone actually. High vibe pickup system, and I didn't really mention that today, but if you're interested in finding out what the high vibe is all about, have a look on our YouTube channel. If you search on there, you'll be able to find a playlist of videos that are explaining what the high vibe does. So that's it for this week. A beautiful lineup of guitars, so hopefully you've enjoyed that, and hopefully that's given you a little bit more insight into what we do. And if you're wanting to find out a little bit more about guitars, and maybe get your hands on one, we have the ambassador program. So we don't sell through stores, but we do have a group of ambassadors. There's over 200 ambassadors around the world, and they are Emerald owners who are willing to show you their guitars. So it's a really great way to connect with somebody in your locality that owns an Emerald, has the experience of what we're all about, and can give you a real world insight into it. So it's you can reach out to them. You can go to our website and you'll find the ambassador section. On there, there's a map. You'll be able to find the local ambassador in your area and what guitars that they already have. So it's a really nice way to connect with other musicians in your area, as well as find out about our guitars. So the other thing that I want to ask you to do as well, if you're not already connected to it, subscribe to our newsletter. The reason you might want to do that is if you're interested in seeing our content on a more regular basis, then the newsletter, we send that out about once a week, and it's going to give you some insight into all things Emerald. So that's it for me for this week. We're going to go and batten down the hatches because we've got a major storm going to hit us here tomorrow. So yeah, these guitars that are in the shipping video today, they may not actually ship out until Monday. So just a little warning to anybody: if you've seen your guitar in the shipping video, we're recording this on Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, the day we normally dispatch everything, but we've had to close down the factory because the whole country is under a red weather alert. Apparently, it could be the worst storm that we've seen in many years here in Ireland. So yeah, let's hope the roof stays on here. Let's hope we don't have any trees down. The building's surrounded by trees. So yeah, we'll be keeping our fingers crossed that all things go well with that tomorrow. But anyway, I'll be back again next week. We'll be recording another shipping video, as we're going to do week in, week out from here on through. And whatever you're doing this weekend, make sure it's a musical one. And we'll see you again soon.